I put in it's her fucking Slim Jim up in there. I should have got mine out the door. But see, then I would have wanted something sweet afterwards, and I don't have nothing sweet. Because I normally like a little cheese. I want mine too. I would have wanted a little cheese.
I got little peanut butter crackers.
Oh, see, that would have been alright.
Yeah, I fucked 2 of them joints up.
Okay,
I'm going to save the other 2. Because I'm going to fuck them up too. Snackalicious. Listen, y'all, if you're not new here, y'all know we do the snacks. Don't act brand new. This is not the week to act brand new, okay? We are in the last quarter of the year. Come on in the room. Thank you.
Come on in the room.
We in the last quarter, y'all. The last. Last.
Child.
I knew I could get you because that's your G. Well, we still don't know what he's talking about. That's that work, though.
I don't know what he be saying. I don't know what he be saying. Sorry.
I just hum along.
Shout out to you.
It's a vibe and it's
I never listen. Shout out to DJ because I remember this one. I remember that one holiday day that we went to, and I remember specifically that song when it came on because I was in there sweating, trying to cool myself down, and all of a sudden that song came on. I was like, then you know I cannot not bop, but that song comes on.
Couldn't calm down and save your life.
I couldn't calm down and save my life. Girl, that song came on. I started bopping, but the guy next to me, shout out to the dark skinned guy that was next to me. He was about 6'2" and a half, maybe 6'2" and a quarter.
Hey,
tall, dark skin. I don't know, maybe he was Caribbean or something, but when I tell you he knew that shit word for word.
Okay.
And he was bopping his knees, his elbows, and his teeth.
Was all in sync.
Was grooving. Do you hear me? He sang that song word for word. When I tell you I was right next to him.
Shadow.
Going in. Did you hear me? I felt like he was giving the concert.
All right.
Like I was I was loving it.
Yes.
Okay? And then I said, these are the days I miss. I miss the days when the guys used to vibe.
Me too. Me too.
And not do more than just hump you. Like they used to actually
what an era. Yes.
With you, girl. I miss those days.
I feel like that's why I enjoy going to events where there's a mature people in attendance. Mm-hmm. It's a mature crowd because I feel like that aspect of their vibe hasn't died. They be cutting the rug, and I be down, especially when it comes to certain kinds of music. It's just like, how are y'all not up right now?
And a good line dance always good. Everybody together. Like right. If you don't get up on a good line dance, then you are not a vibe. Like I be so sick. You know what? Speaking of that, I'm so sick and tired of seeing the videos of these Chris Brown after parties and everybody like this. How are you like this? Chris Brown walking the club like this. That's what I'm saying. He walking bopping. Everybody like this. Only thing y'all want to do is get a video when we walk past. It's like
if it's one after party, I'm gonna get jiggy at. It's gonna be a Chris Brown one. He's a dancing ass nigga. Let's be real. So
corny. Like I would be in that joint bobbing, auditioning for a background spot.
Right. Like what's up with your next tour? I know you got it in the works because you work hard.
I be in that joint auditioning. You hear me?
Getting my spot. Getting on my good foot.
Coming in.
Solidifying the spot.
Okay. All my joints would be working that day. All my joints, muscles, and limbs, and
Tiger bomb me down, baby.
You hear me?
Okay.
I don't give a damn how many physical therapy sessions I need to schedule afterwards. I'm gonna get that spot.
Okay. Medicine ball me.
We were all rooting for you in my Tyra Banks voice.
Y'all gotta show him a little bit more love than they. That's all we saying.
For real, y'all getting on my nerves. They do more at the daggone SeaWorld. At the concert. Speaking of that, I gotta get to SeaWorld. Because they is eating SeaWorld down. You hear me? We're all the good 2000s artists. Yeah. I'm trying to go to SeaWorld.
Listen. A time to be had.
I told you, that's part of what I'm trying to do for my birthday. I'm trying to go to SeaWorld. Gina probably let me put my left foot in the game now. Okay?
Yes.
I'm trying to be outside. Forget the dolphins. I'm trying to be on the waves.
Okay.
With Flow Rider.
Okay.
Okay.
Getting low. Period.
Okay. Well, that was
just a little
on our heart.
Yeah, I guess. If you still here,
if you're feeling it, welcome back to another episode of To Each His Own Podcast. I am Chrissy, the controversial one,
and I'm Anna, the authentic one.
And together we are
To Each His Own.
So let's go ahead and jump right into what is going on.
Oh, girl, we ain't even do what we supposed to do. We supposed to cheers.
Oh, girl, I got water today. Mm-hmm. I'm doing agua for myself.
Yeah, I put this on the side just in case I felt a little froggy.
I see. Mm-hmm. You're feeling real froggy. We had birthday shout outs on the list.
Yes. So happy birthday to my mama and happy birthday to my little round head niece Saya. She's the big round 5. My little Virgo loves. Huh?
She get the round head from you.
No, she don't. She actually gets that from her father. Happy birthday to my Virgo loves and a happy belated birthday to my cousin Ralph and my cousin T. Yay!
I just lost the damn.
We gotta put our left foot back in the game. That's what you saying?
No, I do.
Me too, because my joint not even open. What is it doing? Okay. There it is. I'm like, it was on there. Why did it jump out? Okay, so besides the birthday show. Oh, yeah. My mom has a twin. Happy birthday to you, Uncle. Sorry. How rude of me. Okay, so the first thing on the list. I cannot believe it. I wonder, like, okay, so there's been a shift over at Hot 97. Funk Flex announced that his last show was going to be on Labor Day night. Such a legendary show. That show been going as long as we've been in grade school. Remember. Yeah, it's been like 30 years for that show. So that's such a legendary show. And like a lot of people have been saying, it's one of the most, one of the most critically acclaimed pit stops. Now, I don't even want to say a pit stops. That's one of the most critically acclaimed radio shows that you could go by as a hip hop artist and really get your shit off on the mic and have people hear you. And to be able to break a record on that show, chef's kiss. Because everybody know when it came to back in the day, him, Clue, and all of them, when they broke records, it was like you used to be like so excited to even just turn on the radio at night. So shout out to Flex and just all the great memories he's given us with hip hop and his, and how,
his contributions.
And his contributions, right. And just his legacy.
This hit felt like another hit when we lost 106 in Park.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
Rhapsody, The Basement. Like this felt like another one of those hits. Like for real, it also felt like when Wendy left, like Power 99, all that.
Yes, ma'am.
It feels big. Even when she left, like New York, it was a lot.
It was a lot. It was a lot for people to take in. Yeah,
it was a shift in the industry. So again, like shout out to all of y'all and the contributions that radio,
yes,
and TV,
yes,
and all of y'all that has contributed to the entertainment industry. Period. And y'all put on, like I said, the spotlight that y'all put on. Is, we really
for the culture because
the culture specifically.
Exactly, whether you were extremely liked by some and hated by many or a mixture of the few, which is probably a part of everyone's story, but y'all did what y'all did. Y'all made y'all mark, Yeah, we gotta give y'all your flowers for sure. Yeah.
What is next for sure?
What's next on the list?
Bullying means business. Now, I was proud of this father. Now, this story is about a father. I believe the little girl, she doesn't seem to be more than in the fourth or fifth grade. But there was a father who made his daughter walk 5 miles to school in 30-degree weather for bullying. Now, apparently, this is not this year because the school year has already started because apparently this was her second time getting kicked off of the school bus for a bullying incident.
Oh, wow.
She came home and said, Daddy, you gotta take me to school next week with a letter from.
That sound like you.
With a letter from the school board. I mean, hey,
It's like, Mom.
You gotta take me to school next week. Where? What did you do?
I could just see her with her curlers in her hand, pissed off.
Hello. So in the video, you see the little girl walking down the road. The dad is actually following slowly behind her in his car and explaining why she is walking to school and that this is part of her punishment for her actions of bullying, because again, not only this is not her first time, but her second time getting kicked off the bus for the school year for the same type of incident. There was a lot of back and forth. My specific attention drew to the comments where there was a lot of back and forth. Some parents were absolutely in agreement, and some parents felt like it was a little bit too harsh. What do you think?
I think that honestly, it was his method. Who am I? Honestly, because let me just say this: we don't know how that's making it inconvenient for his work schedule and stuff like that. This is me speaking from a perspective of a person that's worked in the city with kids and stuff like that. I know what it takes. All the requirements they have, and it takes forever, especially now because of the shortage of staff in the school district to get on the list to be able to ride the school bus. You got all kinds of things happening. Like little girls are scared to walk to school because they're being approached by people. Kids are getting snatched every day. So this is a safe way. It's supposed to be a safe way that parents can ensure that their kids getting to school without having to mentally worry about or try to pay somebody to pick them up or trying to, negotiate a deal at work. Because I know I've seen moms who do that. They work out something where they're allowed to go get their children and drop them off home, but they have to, in exchange for more hours at work, they have to finesse that way. It's a lot that goes into that. And then you got to live within a mile and a half. So you mean to tell me that you went and squandered this? I done put this into place for you and you want to play around? Now I have to go out my way to take you to school because I already had this in place for you. I think that was justifiable. I don't think it was that bad. I think that she survived. I think that kids play outside in crazy weather all the time. So walking to school, he said, how many times he did it? Once or twice? How many times was it?
I mean, I think she was kicked off the bus for either a few days or a week.
Oh, yeah. So she probably had to do it the whole time. It probably taught her a lesson. It probably made her reflect and think about, and making better choices. Mm-hmm. I think that sometimes it does take a punishment like that. Intention. Would y'all rather her get a spanking or would y'all rather her learn?
And still roll behind her to monitor
there you go.
To
make sure she was safe. And that's an extra step that he put into place to still make sure that she's safe because he's a parent. I think that's responsible parenting.
On top of that, it was 30 degrees. She is properly clothed. And if I might add, based on my own observations of the video, it looked like they lived somewhere in the South.
Yeah.
Where 30 degrees is not the same as it is up here in the North where we get snow often. So, again, she was dressed appropriately. She was safe. I think, like you said, part of he explained in the story as well, like you said, part of this will make her think about and consider the opportunity and the privilege that she has to ride the school bus.
Absolutely.
Because I bet you she doesn't enjoy walking the 5 miles to school.
Absolutely, right. I had this in place for you and you squandering
think about this the next time
there you go.
Somebody.
There you go, because it's a lot of kids out here who get Ubers paid for them and stuff like that.
Exactly.
This is his way of supporting you.
Exactly. So
what else is next?
It says harmony and consideration.
Oh my goodness, yes. So when I saw this, I thought that this was interesting. We would never be able to do something like this in America. Like, it's sad that I don't have faith in people like this. I thought it's something so simple, but it makes so sense. So in Japan, they have like a policy. It's like this unspoken thing where people who arrive early to work park further away from the building so that those who arrive later can park closer and be more on time. And they say that it's like just it's a sign of respect. And they say that it's a quiet gesture that embodies the values of wa, which is harmony, and kizukai, which is consideration. So I really honestly think that probably imagine how that's probably why things
considerate.
That's probably why people are so happy over there. Think about what we go through over here.
Well, yeah, the Asian culture is very they're very close knit. They're always considering one another. That's not, and part of my observation is the Asian culture operates on what is the greater good for us as a whole.
Interdependent.
So it's, to me, that's just another factor that incorporates into that mindset.
Me too. But I'm just to put
wow,
that in
I would have never even thought about something like because of course I'm an American.
Ignorant. I just felt real ignorant. It made me, I ain't gonna lie, I felt conviction.
Yeah, of course I'm an American.
I ain't make up the parking lots and I don't own them, but still.
Right. And at the end of the day, I feel like I don't want to inconvenience myself either. I leave you a spot, but if I get the first spot, you know what I'm saying? I'll leave you a spot. If I'm the first one there, I can't help what everybody else do.
CHRISSIE.
Well, because I don't want to inconvenience myself coming out.
Nobody said you had to park
Listen, I ain't going to park the furthest, but I'm going to park the closest to the exit personally.
Right.
So wherever that lands,
which could be this first row on the very end.
Right. Like, so wherever that lands me, I still leave room for you, my friend.
Yes. God bless you. Very how American of you.
Yeah, it is. Speaking of America,
yes. Oh my goodness. I'm actually happy. This is great news. So you know that they were going through major cuts and things of that nature. Me personally, I still know people that take SEPTA and utilize SEPTA every day to get to and from work, especially, and it's a mess. And I feel like at this point they're being greedy. Y'all have
Since
enough.
When is it not? They do.
It's been every year, but it's just like I'm so glad to see all that stuff reversed because it was about to get real bad. And
there was a judge that came in and reversed
everything. And one other thing,
temporarily though, right? I'm not sure for how long.
Yeah, me neither. And so probably until they can come to another agreement or whatever. But it just was so unjustifiable, especially when you got children trying to get this work. You're fucking up a whole infrastructure.
Yeah, they did that intentionally. Y'all did it to start on the first day of school to prove a point, to prove like this is how. Look at how much we contribute to the city. So I bet y'all, get on our side.
It's giving teachers and SEPTA was in cahoots because they strike didn't get resolved till the night before class either. It's giving cahoots. Let me find. It's like
somebody look that up and see if they in the same union.
I don't know.
I'm just saying, somebody do the research. Somebody do the research.
Sorry.
Same union.
But I'm just like, yeah.
They felt like the summer wasn't long enough and they didn't want to go back to work.
Oh, well, yeah. First day of school was horrible. Somebody took a weapon to school. They had confiscated a weapon and
I can't remember what incident.
Illicit drugs from the student.
It was a shooting incident at a Catholic school.
Yes.
Which state recently?
I'm like, what the heck? We just got back to school. Can y'all chill?
I'm telling them, they wasn't ready to get back to school. Nobody. The kids wasn't. Teachers wasn't.
Only people that was ready was the parents. That's all.
The parents always ready. They be sick of them kids.
We got to do better.
As a people, as a community, please.
As a whole.
But shout out to those who are able to, get back to using SEPTAs in the public transportation.
Yeah, and I hope everything runs smoothly for y'all because that's a mess.
I hope y'all come to an agreement just like the trash guys and the sanitation department did. Because Lord knows that was going to be a shit show too if that went any longer.
Oh, yes. Literally.
Let me tell you something. The first day they came back to work, I was so happy to see them. I happened to walk out the house the same time they pulled up in front of my house. I walked out the house smiling, waving, greeting and
happy
shit.
To see the trash man.
I was happy as shit. I offered them water and everything. How y'all doing? I said, I'm glad y'all back to work. Did y'all get what y'all wanted? He was like, no, but you knew we was. I said, I'm sorry to hear that, but listen, I'm glad to see y'all want some water. Y'all need anything? I said, I'm so glad to see you. Let me tell y'all something. They ain't been throwing my trash cans back. I ain't got a crack or nothing in my trash can. They didn't put my trash cans back on the sidewalk and everything since they got back.
I know
so
that's right.
Be nice to the sanitation people. I want that shit to happen again. City was funky as shit.
The city was shitty, my nigga.
I was sad. All right, what's the last on what's going on in the streets? Is this correct? Let me see. I'm trying to see if this matches my links keep
flipping.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's. I don't know what's going on. My phone has been updated. I don't know
the truth behind the chair, but I'm not sure if this link is. I'm not sure if this is right.
You ever notice how?
Yes.
About black stylists.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah. So just a tidbit, and there's been an ongoing constant struggle as we've been talking about lately with the stylist and the clients or whatever like that, like according to rules, and that's just unprofessionalism on both sides. But I feel like this black stylist made a valid point. Her name is Luxury by Tracy, and she kind of touched a little bit on about how she feels like black stylists overall are undervalued and disrespected. And the reason why I feel like I can see where she's coming from is because she touched on the fact that, when it comes to people who have different texture hair, like people who don't have hair that's textured like us, like people who have straight hair, European descent, those groups, typically their hair is easier to do. And she was like, they don't have to worry about everything being so time consuming, and their prices still reflect what they're worth, but they don't even get as much flack as we do. And what she was trying to say was, how did we lose sense of that knowledge? Like, how do we keep looking past that? Like, it's taken me all this time to do this one service. And even in the comments, there was a white stylist who chimed in, and she was like, honestly, you are right. She was like, we don't get half the flack y'all do, and we charge a good, they spend a couple dollars on their hair as well. They get extensions and color jobs just like we do. And, and being as though our hair takes a little bit more time, a little more extra love and care, when people put that into their prices to make sure that you're also getting a good experience as a customer, because you can't be doing that and then not providing a good experience in addition to the service that you're providing. Mm-hmm. Can't be ghetto and stuff like that. So all of that is just something to take home for both sides. And I thought that it was interesting that she mentioned it from that standpoint, because it's like, wait a minute, like, what are we really arguing about here? Like, why are y'all so upset with us? Yes, everybody isn't going to be professional, but at the very same time, think of it as just this. We spend a lot of time doing these styles that y'all be wanting, and y'all don't be wanting to pay for it. And it's like, you keep saying, I'm not paying for your lifestyle, I'm not doing it. So what the fuck do you think you're paying for? How do you think I keep the lights on in this bitch? So my kid's supposed to eat ramen, and yours over there eating Outback and shit? I'm just saying, I don't know. Like, I don't know what they think that stylists are supposed to do, but I just felt like that was like a valid, just as something as simple as that. Just like, how y'all not remembering that part about the situation is beyond me. You came in here with your hair matted, sis. That's added an extra 2 hours onto your service, and now I'm behind in my books.
I think generally that comes from, part of that is where social media has messed us up.
Okay.
Because, and that's I say fair. That because generally nowadays the consumer, and this isn't any industry, has become spoiled. Mm-hmm. Nowadays we have social media where entrepreneurs and businesses are giving us, BTSs and behind the scenes of, their lifestyles and different day-to-days and how-tos and different excerpt videos and all of that. And now the consumer, because it's more tangible to communicate with them, we do the same thing with celebrities. Mm-hmm. Because it's easier to communicate with them because we're almost sure it's either them or someone close to them behind that account, behind that phone that's commenting back to you. The consumer has become so much more comfortable with being being entitled. Mm-hmm. So like, okay, well, you feel like, all right, you almost feel like you're friends with the person, so you feel like you're entitled enough to say or to get what you want to get. And it's like, no, there is some line drawn in the sand. Mm-hmm. You are not my friend just because we are able to communicate prior to you purchasing, mm-hmm. or prior to you getting a service rendered. So it's still a business thing. Yeah. And again, I just think part of that is the mindset where social media has messed us up, because we become too comfortable with seeing more than just the business of businesses and the people behind the businesses. And now we just, we're just entitled.
But y'all pay attention to so much detail, and y'all don't miss everything. But y'all not even looking into, they're paying that money, but when you walk into that salon, it's clean. Ain't nobody in there arguing.
Always, and I think that, and that's part of it too, when people are being charged the same prices for those who are not as professional.
Yes,
I agree. Not getting that experience,
and I'm speaking to them. Yeah, like you're charging these prices, and your technique may not be bad. You're charging these prices. Your technique actually may be good. You actually may utilize good products and stuff like that. But it's the atmosphere. It's just like it's always a bother to be there. It's either always something drama going on. You taking 79 breaks to go talk to your baby dad. He in there all in your face, standing over me while I'm trying to get my hair done. Your child keep interrupting you every 79 seconds. And then to some degree, that's even understandable because you're an entrepreneur. And you can be a mom and be an entrepreneur at the same time. But if I'm being inconvenienced,
absolutely, there is some convenience that you need to provide to me. And as a consumer, if I'm coming in to get my hair done, the only convenience you can provide to me is to either take something off or provide some sort of free service or lesser charge of a service later on.
Yeah,
because that's a convenience for a consumer to be dealing with all of that. I came to get my hair done. I didn't come to be dealing with all your shit.
Absolutely, and this is a luxury service.
Yeah, you have beyond all that. Where I can't bring my kids. I can't have loud music. I got that.
I can't sit here on speakerphone for an hour and a half.
I can't be on the phone. You have to respect my personal space just like I have to respect yours.
I've actually been in a shop where they ask people not to use profanity too.
I've heard of that before.
So, please don't, no loud conversations, no profanity, no extra people in here and stuff like that.
Just so you're
which
not
I can respect though.
Else's peace.
Yeah. Yeah. They were just like a calm environment. Let me tell you something. Coming up from going to like bumping curls and whatever like that, I've come across quite a few great stylists in my life, some not so great, but it's just like the shop culture and what you have experienced there. I ain't gonna lie, people be mad at the whole salon suite experience, but I'm here for it. If it's just me in there and you doing my hair, I'm not mad at that. I don't see how that's taken away from shop culture. It's just that some people prefer that. or if it's just me in the chair getting my hair done while another person is sitting there getting their hair, just me and another person, I can handle that because it's not a whole lot of traffic and stuff like. I don't see how that messes up anything either.
For me personally, I don't mind the non-shop culture because I grew up in it. I had enough of it personally. It reminds me of being on public transportation.
Oh my God.
Had a whole bunch of indistinct conversations
going on at once.
And to be honest, personally,
you don't be feeling like all that. Mm-hmm.
I can't stand it. That's why
we appreciate y'all.
My music on, and then now because you breathing the side of my head, then I gotta take it off. Now I got hair lube and this bullshit for a minute.
Right.
While she on the side of my head, or while I'm getting my hair washed.
Yeah.
And blow dried or sitting under the dryer, and now I gotta hear this bullshit.
Right.
So I'd rather be in here all by myself.
I appreciate you get a good playlist. I know for one, our nail tech have a good playlist.
Or had me something playing on
the
TV. Good show.
Yeah.
Had me on a good little Netflix show. I done caught a few good series on Netflix.
Me too. I've been in this chair plenty of times sitting there with my popcorn.
What's this? Oh, I got to go home and finish.
I got to go home and finish this show. What's this?
What's the name of this?
Shout out to Listen Shay.
Talk over that. Shut up! I can't hear the next part. Can you turn the subtitles on, please?
Chair number 1 is a little bit rambunctious.
Shoot.
Yeah, but
I'm here for it.
I'm here for it. But shout out to y'all and shout out to the stylists that are still integral. We have space for you. We love y'all.
Definitely do.
What else?
It's time for the boss of the week.
Boss of the week.
Who is this?
Boss of the week, earthbay.co. So earthbay.co is
funny to me.
A radiant, healthy hair and skin line. It's derived. It is based in Philadelphia. It is in a couple of hair stores I see. They did have. Oh, they do right now have a sale. Friday is shipping day, guys. Okay, Friday is shipping is $4, and they got 20% off until September 1st on their hair growth serum, their African shea butter, and their African black soap. I know, yeah, it passed. Sorry, but looks like they be having sales and stuff like that. So go ahead and run over there and see and get you some. Everything is natural, organic, and formulated to bring out the beauty in you. Shout out to earthbay.co.
Okay.
So what's next?
Getting into the topic for this week.
Dive on in. Yes.
You know what? It's actually interesting that you put this on the list because I saw this and all I could say was preach. That's all I could say was preach. And you entitled it perfectly, Selective Sinners.
Mm-hmm.
Because it's so true. We all go through this, and it's just something that we have to live with. But I do feel like in developing as a person, before you go to judge someone or make a comment or something, this is something reflective that you can think about before you even open your mouth to say anything.
Yeah.
So there was a shout out to a Sir David Bent who tweeted, start a complicated conversation. And Alexo Obalola, excuse me.
Alex O. We was gonna say Alex O.
Yeah, because I can't. I was about to mess that all up.
It's all right.
Alex O replied and stated, "All of us are selective sinners. We choose the sins we're comfortable with and judge others that commit the ones we are not comfortable with."
Mm-hmm.
And that's absolutely true.
Yep.
Unfortunately, the first thing that comes to my mind is homosexuality.
Yes.
There's those on one side and those on the pro and those on the con of homosexuality, and those who are on the kind of homosexuality more so often than not engage in any and everything else.
Right.
And all other kinds of sins.
Right.
But you were so overly focused on
that one thing.
When I think about sin, I think about the 10 Commandments. Personally, as a spiritual person, as a Christian, I think about the 10 Commandments, and I'm like, I probably think adultery and homosexuality have the same percentage, in my opinion.
Not God with percentages, because he said they was all equal in the good book. I'm
talking about as far as a
people, person,
as far as humans performing them. I think there's just as many people who are engaging in homosexuality
and
practices.
being clear about it in the case of marriage.
Right.
So that's only what.
Exactly, and that's but further to my point, I think just as many people who are engaging in homosexuality practices, there are just as many people who are engaging in adultery. So, again, this is why this specific statement is why I mind my business. This is exactly why I live by the term, I don't care what you do, who you fuck, don't give me no nut.
Honestly, I think he did this to be smart, because we all have free will. He just want to see who going to cut up and who not. That's just what it is. Honestly, like, we were given free will and choice just so we can see what we would rather do. You know, they're saying, I'd rather let you do what you want.
There is point. The
I'd rather just let you do what you truly, fully want to do. That way, I know where you like it's coming from your heart, and that's what your true intentions are. So, with that being said, but I still think like we're human. We're naturally flawed. We have we're not perfect. Our mind can't even our mind can't even fathom how God's brain even works. I'm not saying that he has a actual brain like we do, but how his thought process. The way he even envisions things, the way he even makes things come to be. We can't even fathom that. First and foremost, like, tell me you would have thought to create all of this and then to have a conversation with me. From nothing. That's all I'm saying. That's how I view it. So it's just like, but even still with that, it's just like, damn, like, who am I? Like, how do I? Because I think taking someone's life is such a big fucking deal. It's like, who the fuck do you think you are to just decide that this person should no longer live anymore? I think it's such a thought, like, to be able to just go and do that from nothing,
which is why
it's so deep to me. And it's just, and then when you compare that to other things that are deemed as bad or ungodly, it's just like, how does that equate to the other things? And I think it just comes down to the point of, it's just as simple as it's just not of God, and that's just what it is, and that's why it's all equal. It's just like, pretty much, you get over there and stay over there, and I understand that, and I truly am grateful for the fact that he is forgiving and loving.
Absolutely. And provides us grace, which is why we need to be more graceful
towards
with
each other.
One another.
Yeah.
When it comes to our behaviors and our actions, at the end of the day, if you're not doing anything to me personally or to the ones that I love, what am I
holding on to resentment for?
Exactly.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, and I think you feel more free, and I think you're honestly truly more happy and more confident within yourself.
Like, y'all care too much. Like, y'all care too much about what other people were doing personally.
Mm-hmm.
Like, mind your business. Like, life would be so much easier for you. Like, I just say, if you just mind your business.
Mm-hmm. That is true.
Like, seriously, like, you got your own sinning that you over there doing. What if somebody clocking your sin? You wouldn't want nobody to be all up in your business, so stop clocking somebody else's. And there be a lot of y'all me minds in the church too. That's why people so hypocritical about what's going on in the church. Because y'all be worried about what somebody else is doing. Y'all go to church because y'all need to get yourselves right with the Lord and right with God too. Like, so stop having so much to say. And for that go with any religion. Stop hiding behind religion, people. For real. Stop hiding behind religion and trying to act like, oh, you so perfect. No. You wrapped up in religion.
My favorite kind of Christian is a Christian that ain't perfect, and that's going to let you know that. They're not walking around doing any old everything, but they going to tell you, like, all right, now, depending on which Sunday you catch me on and you do something, and we might can take it to the asphalt. We might.
Me.
You know what I'm saying? I might catch you in the church parking lot, but on Easter, I might chill. You know?
Right. On most Sundays, like, I'm chilling.
That's my favorite kind.
I'm not trying to go to hell, okay? That's my thing. I'm not trying to go to hell. Like, overall, like, I feel like I'm generally a good person. I don't feel like I need to be evil or mischievous to anyone.
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, I'm not clocking nobody else's stuff. But y'all need to stop worrying about so much what other people doing. Again, you in that religion, you over there praying and you talking to God, whichever one you talking to, or priest or whatever, whoever you talking to.
Yeah.
You over there talking to them because you need some help too.
Mm-hmm.
So shut your face when it comes to somebody else, please, and thank you. Mind your business. I'm gonna just keep telling you, mind your business.
And more importantly, I think it all just is based on not the perfect aspect or the performative aspect of it, because, like, I hate a performative ass motherfucker, especially a performatively pious ass person. I think that he marvels at us being true to who we are, just striving to be the best version of who we truly are. And that's it. Not to the point where it's just like, I ain't never going to change. No, be the best version of yourself. Absolutely. If it means changing for the better do that shit. Why not? Yeah. But other than that, nah, like, the performative shit got to go. So yeah, definitely mind your business. Let's work on that. Regardless of what people post still, that's what they want to post. Mind your business. People just feel like they just can just, sometimes it not being in the comments says something more than being in the comments. They already was ashamed before they did that. They knew you was going to find out about it. The paparazzi seen them. Shaquita recorded it. Man ran and told Fifi and them. Streets is talking. That's all I'm saying. Y'all know how I go.
And that's just it.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I think today's lesson is very simple. And we've said it more than once.
Yeah.
Mind
your business.
So, time for the reality check, people.
Yes.
What do we have?
We have Not Impressed. I came across this. Y'all know I be late night perusing. She just was so extra dramatic and funny. But I thought it was such a real ass point of view, and it ties into a lesson that I feel like a lot of people can learn for themselves. Very simple. I'm just gonna play it. I called it Not Impressed.
I don't give a fuck if I disappoint my parents. I'm not impressed by them. I'm not impressed by them. They should have impressed me first. So I could have had the blueprint. So clearly I'm not gonna take advice
Look, it's the side eye for me.
from the likes of you. And the problem is y'all don't be talking to your parents like this. Y'all parents need a good humbling. Just cause you gave birth to me don't mean that you really an extension of me. Gas it down. The fuck? We cool, but we ain't that cool. Sometimes they be acting like your little friend. Actually, they be acting like your little aunt. I remember when you used to call my auntie and tell them all this shit that I do. You ain't say because we cool now. I took notes, Martina. I don't give a fuck.
It's her rolling her eyes and doing the side eye the whole time she was saying that shit. She told some from the likes of you.
I'm in fucking tears.
She is an asshole.
Oh my
That girl is
God.
funny. Shout out to, I think her name is LaReal Ash.
Oh.
LaReal Ash. She funny as shit. Dominican girl from New York. She funny as
whoever
shit.
her parents are clearly got on her nerves. Okay.
Yes.
Like she felt like this was absolutely.
She actually,
necessary.
oh my God, I just realized she actually has her own podcast, the
Oh,
Realest Room
man.
podcast, the Realest Room podcast. So an extra boss of the week. You funny as shit, sis. That was some real ass shit.
Man.
Shout out to
From the
LaReal
likes
Ash.
of you.
She gonna say, I remember when you used to tell my aunt and them about my business.
We ain't cool with that.
Yo,
you ain't saying that just because we cool.
tell me you didn't used to be in the other room like this. When you hear your mom in there telling your aunt and them that, but like that
With
wasn't
your
even what happened.
artifice-
You spicing it.
It's your
That's not what I
artifice
said.
ball right up.
Yeah, come on, in the corner, man, and shit, like
Swinging in the
ooh.
air.
Yes, like next time she asks me to do something, I ain't gonna do it right because she just pissed me
And
off.
you knew you better not have slammed that door when she sent you to your room.
Girl, and you better tiptoe your ass up them steps.
Yep. She better not hear you stumping.
Yeah, because if you
She's gonna
trip,
knock your ass right back up the side of the head.
Yes,
That is hilarious.
That's hilarious, and that's some real ass shit.
That's
It's just
for
like.
real.
Honestly, yeah, because I know people that got that kind of situation.
Shout out to the
going on.
parents who ain't really raised their kids.
Not even that. You probably did, but you probably ain't do a good job for real.
Right.
And they just trying to tell you like, yo, like, yeah.
Like you ain't like that for real.
Ease up off me a little bit, because I'm just trying to figure this shit out. Like, that's basically her telling them, pump your brakes. Like, some kids do need to be brave enough to say that. And you don't gotta be disrespectful. And I think it was such
As
a
she
funny,
said,
humorous way to
gas
put it.
that shit down.
Yeah, like calm that shit down, sis. Like, we not ease
That
up.
was hilarious.
Yes, like how dare you judge me? Like, you know, not
Right, like, I
not
ain't
too
forget
much.
the shit you used to do.
Okay, bitch? Because I heard you wasn't
And don't
always
forget
up
what
in
I
there
sold,
with your
okay?
hands folded at the table.
I'm old enough now to know the family secret.
There you go. There you go. And thou shalt not judge. Thank you.
That was hilarious.
That was funny as shit.
way to end this week. That was the episode that brings us to a concluding end for this week. We hope y'all had a happy and safe Labor Day on your
Weekend.
week off.
Yes.
And we hope that you guys are sparking off the latter. Yeah, we can say that. The latter quarter of the year, the last quarter of the year, with some excitement. The holidays are coming, so let's start preparing ourselves. now. Just don't put them Christmas trees up yet, please and thank you.
Hold on. Like, I was irritated, honestly, that I went to the market and they had all that pumpkin spice shit out already. Like, pump your brakes.
Girl, I started
Give it a few weeks.
I started seeing Halloween stuff a month ago.
Yeah, I know. Yes, and I was like, this is scary. Like, can we calm
I'm
down?
like, the kids ain't even get back to
school yet.
Where am I looking at Halloween?
4th of July was 3 days ago. What the hell?
Right. I was like, am I tripping or is it just me? No.
Hello, fall.
The stuff was there. Right.
Right.
Hello, fall. You are coming.
Yeah.
So we will see you guys next week. Don't forget, tap in with us on social media.
Yes.
On our Instagrams. On our YouTube, if you want to see us.
Sub us on whatever DSP you be using. That's it.
Give a respectful sub, okay? Thank you. See y'all next week. Bye.
Adios, amigos.